Now, plastic pollution from oceans to the mountains, it's one of the most pressing environmental issues. The rapid increase in the production of disposable plastic products, it's overwhelmed the world's ability to deal with them, of course, and despite decades of efforts, plastic pollution is only getting worse. And in the latest, delegates from scores of nations, they're meeting in the seaside city of Punta del Este in Uruguay to chart a path to the first global treaty to combat plastic pollution.
We know that the world has a significant addiction to plastic, but we also know that the world has created a plastic crisis. A plastic crisis is also a climate crisis. Plastics has a heavy carbon footprint and a heavy chemical footprint.
The meeting in Uruguay, which will last for 5 days, is only the first step in negotiations, while 4 more global meetings are planned to carry the process forward.
What we are now doing is the first round of 5 negotiations to deliver the text, as the minister said. It's complicated. We have chemicals, we have industry, we have interests, we have waste pickers, but everyone wants plastic out of the environment.
Now, the meet comes after the parties at the United Nations Environment Assembly held in Nairobi in March and agreed to create the world's first ever global plastic pollution treaty here. Now, an intergovernmental committee would be tasked with finalizing binding plastic treaty by 2024. This decision was seen as the biggest environmental advance since the Paris Agreement that was signed in 2015 to curb global warming.
It is ambitious to end plastic pollution, but it is entirely doable. It is in our hands. And I am very optimistic that we can work on the base of science, on the base of strong national leadership to deliver an agreement text by the end of 2 years.
Now, to give you a perspective why this meet is so important, according to a World Wildlife Fund study, plastic production is forecast to double over the next 20 years, while the amount of plastic flowing into the ocean will triple, eventually causing a ripple effect here where there will be widespread environmental damage, destruction of sensitive ecosystems, and putting some species at risk of extinction. And meanwhile, there are reports that microplastics have been found in human blood, lungs, spleen, kidney tissue, and even in fetal tissue. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.